Hey folks, welcome back. We're just underway here in France, where Aviron has just kicked the ball off. The Stormers have it, and my apologies for not getting you the lineups earlier. We'll get to them as soon as we can there, but we're underway in Aviron. Let me just go ahead and get set up for that really quickly for myself. So the Stormers kicked a touch. 33 seconds in. So Aviron Bezuidenhout now has a line out deep in Stormers territory at their 24-meter line, just getting underway here. Long line out, successful. Aviron comes down with it. They're into a rolling maul and picking up a couple meters down to the 22, still driving. Oh, big surge here. The Stormers can't stop them. Down to about 10 meters. They're driving early in this contest. Aviron has the ball. Coming a little bit detached there. Now they're stopped and driven down. Ball comes loose, goes backwards. Another tackle. Back to the 22. Kick forward. Ball goes into the hands of the Stormers. They throw it wide. My goodness. And driving forward that's not Similani. Similani's listed as 13, but who is that? They go wide. Stormers, and it's Leland Zas on the outside. He breaks loose. Zas up the midfield. He's got runners. He kicks forward. The chase is on. The Stormers can't get it. Oh, they've muffed it up and they picked it up. He got it. Imran Khan, try. Stormers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Imran Khan, the scrum half, gets the try for the Stormers at 140. Woo! Man, that was quick. 140. Gee, many crickets, that was fast. Gee, many crickets. Incredible work there. Khan. This was with Bione drive. My goodness. So Leland Zas made that possible with a kick down the pitch. And Khan was there, kicked it forward, did a good job securing the ball, and then reached across the line. Similani was also there. That was incredible. So here comes a kick from Clinton Swart, former Puma. My goodness, 20 seconds left on the clock. Woo, man, it was fast. I didn't even have time to write it down. Here's the kick. Looks like it's going to be good. And 7-0 just like that. Stormers out in front. Man, oh man, oh man. Woo, baby. 7-0 Stormers out in front already, just 2 minutes into the contest. Man, oh man, that was fun. Here's the restart. What a way to start this game for the Stormers on the road in France. Restart, Stormers have it inside at 22. Khan comes over, he's the scrum half. Digs it out, kicks it over the top. That ball is going to get much better clearance this time. It'll go out at midfield, but they're going to bring it back in, and they have it at their 47-meter line. Bione fakes right, goes left. Went backwards, they lost the ball. Out of the out wing there is the Stormers with the stop. Just short of midfield. Bione has the ball. They go back behind midfield, working across the pitch. Faze is here now. Trap there. Nice tackle made by, well, look at Paul de Villiers. It was Paul de Villiers. Ball's kicked down the pitch inside the 22. The mark will be taken by Clinton Swart, and that'll slow things down. Woo! What a frenetic start to this game, ladies and gentlemen. What a frenetic start. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. Be sure to hit the like button, okay? So they kick it down the pitch, and it goes in and touch around the 22, and here comes Bione. Hoisted into the air, out on the wing. Who's going to get this? Up comes Swart, I think. He does a great job fielding. The ball spins. Doesn't get away from that tackler, though. Ball's placed. Khan goes to the outside, kicks it instead of passing it down to the other 10-meter line where Bione takes it. They've got the ball. Here they come. They come wide. De Villiers gives chase, misses the tackle. Oh, they come out to the wing, and the defense is there. Nicely done by the Stormers. Standing up strongly. Ball comes loose, goes backwards, picked up over there by the Bione scrum half. That is Herschel Yankees. Is that Yankees? Suppose who it's supposed to be there. Looking to see if that's Yankees. It didn't look like Yankees. That is not Yankees. I don't know who that. Is he there? Oh, he was the one that had the ball. It was Yankees with the ball. A penalty against the Stormers for not rolling away. The official is the Georgian Nika Amashukeli. Not letting them jackal. Salman Morat doesn't agree with the call, but... Oh, yeah. Well, the penalty should have been against Bione. They held the guy in there. They held Salman Morat, and the penalty was called against him, but he couldn't get away. He was trying to get away. So Bayonne will get the ball down around the 30-meter line. 7-0, 5 minutes into this contest, folks. Stormers out in front with a lightning strike early in the game. You need to pour it on and not get soft. When we get a scrum break, I'll give you the lineups, okay? Sorry for that, but I was literally recording videos, breaking news before I got here. Line out successful, unchallenged by the Stormers. They go across to the middle of the pitch. Oh, big hit there. Tackle on Sheikh Tibagin. Tibagin is tackled. Elton Yankee is going to take it out wide. Gets it into the hand of Vincent Guglielcelli. Guglielcelli down to the 10-meter line. Here comes Bayonne back up the 10-meter line. Working it through phases. Turning it. Spin move there. Beautiful move by Alexander Fisher. Fisher still on his feet. Driving forward. Stormers finally get him down. Yankees goes back to the middle. They come to the near side. Down the sidelines it comes. And the Stormers are there. Trying to strip the ball, though. And they're saying tackle release, but the player's not falling to the ground. He finally goes to the ground. Yankees digs it up, sends it over to the middle, one of the front rowers there, and he's tackled. That would be Marco Polea. Now it's loose, going to go out wide. And the Stormers' defense is adjusting quite well, but there's a gap in the center. They just identified it. They closed it up, and the fly half sends it wide, and that tackle's made against Victor Hanoun. Yankees sends it back to the center. Bayonne not really getting much traction here. Stormers, are they offside? Not sure. No call for offside. Tackle's made there. Yankees digs it out. It's going to come closer to the near side. Kick over the top. Who's going to get it? Sibilani gets it. And we've got a penalty here for being offside. Yep. I think that's a fair call against the Stormers. They blocked the guy from running up. So 13 is supposed to be Similani. That is not Similani. He's wearing a different jersey. Not sure who that is. Is it Jonathan Roche? Ball is kicked into the corner, and it will be around the 15, 16-meter line. So Bayonne now, their deepest penetration thus far. Well, they got down to 10 meters, I'm sorry, earlier on. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, he hit the turf hard, too. It's a tough price to pay for blocking a runner. It's a dumb penalty. So here's a Bayonne. Aviron now to throw it in from the 15-meter line. It's challenged this time. Ball knocked backwards by the Stormers, so it'll be a knock-on advantage. And they try to cut through the middle, and that tackle is made right in front of the 22. Stormers' defense is up. The band is playing lots of horns and very annoying in the distance. Tackle made short of the 22 there. Oh, nice tackle there. My goodness. Connor Evans made that previous tackle. They're trying to drive through the line. They make a little bit of space there. Clinton Swart makes a tackle. He adjusts. Bayonne coming. They're coming now hard. Phase after phase, picking up meters here. Stormers have got to adjust. And they kick it over the top to the corner, but that's where the Stormers are, and brilliant job there, taking the mark. Who was that? Was it Rowan Nell? I couldn't see. He's not in the lineup. 8 minutes into the contest now, and the Stormers slow down this attack. They tap and go. Now here comes a clearance kick, and he's going to keep it in play. Nope, goes into touch at about the 48-meter line, brought back into play by Aviron, coming up the midfield. Here he comes charging, and at the 10-meter line, Tom Spring is taken down. Ball comes out. Yankee sends it over the middle. One of the big front rowers, man. That guy is huge. Tackle is made there. They're going to go again further to the right. That guy looks just like the other guy. Two of these players. One of the locks looks like a front rower. People screaming that players were offside. Yankees kicks it over the top. The ball is loose, but bad bounce. And somehow Aviron comes up with the ball. Yankees gets nailed. They try to get through the 22. Now there's an advantage. They're playing an advantage here. Aviron with an advantage. And so they're going to go back towards the center. Aviron now with a little bit of advantage. They go wide out on the wing. And Similani gets there. It looks like Similani gets there. He is wearing a 13 jersey. We got two 13s out there. And there's the tackle. I think Dan Duplessis is not out there. That's what I'm not seeing. Yankees now. And we're going to come back for the advantage because nothing is happening here. So Amashakili, the official, will say the penalty was offsides against the Stormers. So Avion's lock, and it's number 5 lock, which is Lucas Paulus, has really been putting up some good effort here. So they're going to kick to the corner here. Let's give him a chance for 5-meter line out now. Fly half is Joris Segons. Segons will kick it down. Now let's see where the ball gets marked out. Probably right about 5 meters. Looked pretty good. Yep, right about 5 meters. Good kick. All right. Yeah, Salman Morat is very much overrated. Should not be the captain of this squad. I agree with that. Dan Duplessis ought to be the guy. So here we go. Here's the lineup. Well, Bayonne taking their time getting down there, folks. 10 minutes, 21 seconds off the clock. Wearing dark green, forest green jerseys today, they are. Even though their colors are blue and white. Here's the lineup from 6 meters out. Vincent Guglielmi sends it in. They go into a maul. Last time they had a lot of pace from this. This rolling maul is going nowhere at the moment. Stormers push them towards touch, and it collapses. And that's brought down by Aviron. So it's going to be a turnover to the Stormers. Yes, Stormers get the ball. Fantastic job. Brilliant work by them. While we wait for this, let's get the lineups here. So Aviron, Bayonne, Johan Oraba is the fullback. Tom Spring on the right wing. Cheikh Tibergine is the outside center. Federico Mori inside center. Victor Hanoun on the left wing. This is the all non-French team here. All Arabs and Italians, South Africans, but no freaking French here and English. Joris Segons is the fly half. Herschel Yankees at scrum half. Nika Lumidze. Number 8, Arthur Ituri, Alexandra Fisher, Lucas Paolas, Alvaro Garcia Indolina, Marco Fepulue, Vincent Guglielmi, and Ignacio Calles. 890 to 914. So it's about a 24 kg advantage here for the first scrum of the game, 12 minutes into it. It'll be a Stormer scrum throwing 5 meter line. Off the bench, Lucas Martin, Swan Cormanier, Pascal Codet, Crouch, Mannix Arceta, Facundo Bosch, Raphael Marchisen, Bind, Baptiste Tilos, and Arnold Etibenarch-Gari. That's a mouthful. It collapses. We're going to reset this scrum. For the Stormers, Warwick Gelant at the fullback position. Dylan Mart on the right wing. It says Similani in 13, but he is on the pitch, Similani. Dan Duplessis, 12, but I haven't seen Dan out there yet. I will look for that. Leyland Zas is on the left wing. Clinton Swart, Imran Khan at the scrum half. Ruan Ackerman, Ben Jason Dixon, Paul de Villiers, Connor Evans. I've seen all three of them. Salman Morat, Nathan Fouché, JJ Kotze, and Ntukum Kuno. Off the bench, Lucanio Vokozela, Ali Fermac, Sazi Sani, Adre Smith, JG Schickerling, Evan Roos, Deval Devanaga, and Jonathan Roach. I think Roach is on the pitch right now, but he was wearing also a 13. I think he's supposed to be wearing number 12 in place of Dan Duplessis. If I can confirm that, I'll let you know. Welcome to 95 people currently here, folks. Thanks for tuning into this EPCR Champions Cup match. Bind, set. And the whistle blows. It's going to be a penalty it's going to be early engagement against Aviron. Free kick, overleaning. Free kick. Yeah. It's a free kick. Let's see what the Stormers do with this. Clinton Swart will kick it from the 5 meter hash mark. Sends it high into the air. It's going to get close to midfield. Right at midfield, it's taken there by Springs. Springs comes forward. He runs down. Oh, he's still going. Stormers had a breakdown defense here. He gets down around 34 meters. 35 meters. So Stormers defense adjusting now. Aviron has had almost all possession. They've done, oh, that's going to be a jackal. Stormers stole the ball. And Aviron is being told to move away. So it's stolen by the Stormers. Nice jackal on the ground there. And here comes a kick from Swart, going to go down the pitch. That ball wasn't the best kick. It's going to bounce into touch, and it'll be a line out for Aviron around their 10 meter line. Clinton Swart with a great job there. Former Puma, or on loan from the Pumas. I'm not sure which it is, but he's playing for the Springboks. Or for the Springboks, for the Stormers. 14 minutes off the clock. It's a 7-0 game. Let's get some points, guys. All right. Stealing the line out would be nice. Decent sized crowd in attendance here. And we've got Jeremy Godfrey subscribed. Thank you for that, folks. Thank you, Jeremy. Whistle blows. Stormers going from left to right on your screen. Line out successful. Challenged by the Stormers, but they get away with it. Kick by the fly half. It's going to be down in Stormers territory around the 22. Caught back there by Similani, who breaks free. He gets loose, avoids one tackle, but not the third and fourth tackler who show up. And the ball's available as a penalty against the Stormers, but the ball's stolen by, oh, this is not good for the Stormers. They gave up a penalty here. And Aviron has it. Counter ruck coming. Ball's picked out by Yankees. He goes over the middle. Tackle made there. Guidicelli carries it. Somebody's running their mouth like shouting next to the camera. Get this guy quiet, man. It's very annoying. Can't hear the announcers. Oh, it's stolen by Paul de Villiers, who stripped of the ball. And Bayonnet gets it back. My goodness. Paul de Villiers came out of that with the ball. They come wide on the outside here. The ball's loose. Oh, no. Hey, the Stormers player's tripped. That's going to be a try. Unbelievable. Morey gets a try, but the Stormers player was tackled. He couldn't go back on defense. Wow. That's messed up there. I want to see the replay on that. They were playing an advantage, but player was tackled. Here's the kick. And he's tripped, but it's incidental. It wasn't intentional. So Similani couldn't get there because he was tripped, but it was incidental. It was a boot. Yep. Yep. And Clinton Swart was slow. So that was bad defense. Absolutely terrible defense on the part of the Stormers there. Let us down. And the kick is missed, so it will remain 7-5. So not converted, 7-5. Very poor defense. Why an issue with Morat? Lots of people have an issue with Salman Morat. Not up to the task. It was a brilliant try by. It's a nice kick by Bayonnet. Well, we are enjoying the game. We got a substitution going on here. Ben Jason Dixon is headed off the pitch. Didn't say why, but I saw Ben Jason Dixon leave the pitch. And into the 22, and Aviron kicks it back all the way to the Stormers' 35-meter line where Similani has it. He comes up, hopping, skipping. He goes outside and he throws it away. Leyland's ass was too far forward. So they throw in a touch. Evan Roos has come into the game for Ben Jason Dixon. I think it might be a blood bin. Looks like a blood bin replacement here. So Roos is into the game. Hopefully he doesn't act like a fool today. Hey, Flesh, how's it going? EPCR Champions Cup. They go short with the line out. Oh, look at this penetration by the Stormers. They come up. Oh, big hit laid on right there. Someone laid wood, but the tackle wasn't successful. Still driving forward. Tackle made in the middle of the pitch there. A little kick over the top. I think a Stormer's hand got on that, but they come up with the ball. Tackle made. Possession's been in favor of the French side so far. The ball has come loose on the ground, and they have it again. It goes to the far wing. There's a player out there. He's going to catch in his stride, and he loses the ball. He never secured it. Picked up by Clinton Swart. He's not very fast, but he's chugging down the pitch. He kicks it forward. Nice kick. Well, all the way inside to 22. Nice kick by Clinton Swart. Will slow things down. And that thing is returned by Tom Spring into touch and brought back into play by Leyland Zas to Similani over the middle. Similani looking for somebody, anybody. There's no gap there. He drives forward. Tackle now. Places the ball. Finally, we see our scrum half, Khan, get his hands on the ball. Oh, nice run to the outside. Brilliant work. Here come the Stormers. Oh, look at these passes. This is absolutely gorgeous. Go to the corner. Oh, he didn't get there. Damn. Dylan Mark couldn't quite get there. Oh, so close. So close. Dylan Mart almost got in. Brilliant passing by the Stormers. Mart sends it back inside, but they just get him. Got his boot. Yep, he's definitely in touch. Never got in the try zone anyway. Man, what a try-saving tackle that was by the French side. My goodness, just ran out of space over there. So 5-meter line if they go long and out to the 5-meter line and tackle there by the Stormers. Man, that was incredible flair from the Stormers. It all came to naught. Thought they were going to get a try there for sure. I need another runner behind him. There wasn't good follow to the ball. Here's a kick from deep in the try zone. Almost blocked. My goodness. So we're now seeing that Dylan Mart has come up here from the Griquas for the Stormers. We also saw that Gershwin Vera signed with the Sale Sharks. So the Griquas player's getting some attention. That was the problem. He should have cut back inside. He went outside, and that's what drove him into touch. Yeah, there wasn't enough space. So it was a nice try-saving tackle. 20 minutes off the clock now. Now it's a line out for the Stormers in Aviron's territory. 20:30 off the clock. JJ Kotzer will throw it in, the hooker. First line out, not challenged. Connor Evans comes down with her into a maul. Let's see where it goes. And we got the Aviron guys swimming around the side, collapsing the thing. No call yet. Ball's available. Khan gets it out. Evan Ruiz. Khan, there's hands in the ruck there. Come on, man. No penalty called. Aviron is playing dirty at the breakdown. There's been virtually no breakdown, but the 2 times he had a breakdown, 3 times now they've played dirty. And there's a tackle. Stormers going wide. Ball's available. Ball's available. Oh, play of the 9. There's a penalty right in front of the post. Take the points. Take the points, boys. Take the points. These are 3 gifted points. Clinton Swart will make this. Yep, they played the 9 right in front of the post. Just take the 3 points. These are 3 easy points. So somehow Morat's talking to the official about something. I couldn't quite hear what it was. They're going to go for the post. Good. Also, they were playing the ball on the ground. So you take your pick, playing the 9 or playing the ball on the ground. The guy was on the ground. He was wrestling for the ball. You can't do that. So Clinton Swart with a chance to put the Stormers up 10-5. He's gassed. Man, he's out of shape. I've seen him look fitter than this before. Flags go up, and it's 10-7 Stormers. Easy conversion there for Clinton Swart. Well done. 10-7. Hey, Kathy, what's going on? We got 2 games tomorrow, 2 games on Sunday. Busy weekend on Rugby and Senate. Tomorrow we got the Lions in the morning. And then after that, it will be the Bulls at Loftus. Lions are at home, Bulls are at home. And on Sunday, there's Herschel Yankees. On Sunday, we've got the Sharks on the road. And we've also got the Cheetahs on the road. Is that Morat? Somehow Morat's taping up his thigh. So we're ready to restart now. Clock restarted. Time is back on. Here's the kick from the fly half. 10-5. Oh, the Stormers cock it up and they lose the ball. And it's kicked into touch. But who's it kicked into touch by? I didn't see. I think we might need a TMO in this one. I couldn't see. I think it was kicked in by... Let me see. Okay, lost backwards by the Stormers. Knocked on by Une. So it should be the Stormers' ball. Should be the Stormers' ball. It was knocked backwards. They've not lost it backwards, but then knocked on by the French side. It looks like it is a Stormers' scrum. Just looking for the ball. 10-5. 2 tries and a penalty conversion. Just wrote a song. Okay, I'll try, Kathy. Okay, we're still waiting for the scrum to get started. 23 minutes in the contest. Stormers need to roll up some points here. I don't like these new jerseys, and I hate that new logo. Looks like an infinity thing. Boy, Khan has got all his fingertips taped up. What's that all about? Does he have a hard time holding on to the ball? Bind. Set. They put it in, but this scrum just falls apart, and I think Bayonne should be a penalty against them. And it is. The Stormers win a scrum penalty for collapsing the scrum. Yep. There you go. Well done. Tukumchuna in there. Mkuno in there. Okay. Everybody's sweating profusely. It's winter time in France, though. Why are they so hot? I didn't check the game time temperature. Clinton Swart sends it down the pitch. He finds touch, but we're about the 10-meter line? Around the 10-meter line. Not going to pick up a lot of distance on that one. You could see already that the French side was off balance before the ball was even put in the pipe. I don't know how they were going to stand up in that scrum. Do you think Fouché got a huge porn stash going on there? His mustaches. Looks very much like a porn star. Territory, Bayonne's had 78% territory. I said the ball's been mostly in the Stormers' end of the games, of the pitch so far. JJ Kotze to throw it in. We need now to put this ball on the other side of the pitch. And they come down with it. But that wasn't straight. They got away with one. There it comes. Oh, Evan Roos. He's tackled. They're crying that he made a movement, but he did make a movement. Here's a kick over the top. That's why we don't have possession in their territory, because we keep kicking the ball away. And well done. The Stormers come down with it at 10-meter line on that high ball. So Clinton Swart kicks a little grubber through. Here's the chase. Who's going to get to it? Nobody. Too much. Goes into touch. And it will be a French line out from their own 32-meter line. So, yeah, I think he's been enjoying a little too much Cape wine, a little too much Cape, I don't know, pop and flace. I don't know. He's been enjoying something, but he's definitely putting on some weight there. Ooh, do you think Fouchy's got blood coming from his eye? Ben Jason Dixon's been out for a while now, so I don't know if that was an HIA or a blood bin. We never got the indication from the officials. Line out is challenged by the Stormers. Actually touched the player in the air, did Morat. Should have been a penalty on the Stormers, but we didn't get a penalty on that one, so their maul just fell apart, and the Stormers are all over him. He's not tackling. He won't go to the ground. That should be a penalty to the Stormers. Come on, where's the penalty? They lost the ball. Now they're in touch, finally. They're driven into touch. Vincent Gutticelli is pushed into touch. So finally, it should be the Stormers' ball based on the ball being driven into touch. Yeah, the player was detached, and then into it steps JJ Kotze. And he's also got help there from Connor Evans. They drive him into touch with Paul de Villiers. So it'll be a line out for the Stormers. Good turnover on their part around the 10-meter line. And they have it. Connor Evans comes down with it, gets the ball out. Kahn sends it over the middle to Swart. Swart offloads the ball. There goes Paul de Villiers through the middle. He lost his balance, but still down to the 22. A big pickup. Stormers now go wide to the outside. Swart looking for help. They've got him tackled inside the 22. Ball's placed. Picked up by Evan Roos. He offloads it backwards. A sloppy pass. And I think we knocked it on finally. Or is there an advantage? We were playing an advantage. Where's the advantage at? If it's in the middle, take the points. Oh, from the line out. Okay. Well, from the line, I think kick to the corner. There's Ruan on the bench. So we're going to kick to the corner here. No, we're going for the post. All right. Paul de Villiers broke through, but they just got it by the chest and lost his balance. He tried to maintain it. They eventually tackled him from behind. Otherwise, he was gone to the post, man. De Villiers with a great move there. De Villiers is playing really well for the Stormers in their undefeated 6-0 season so far in URC action. Yeah, that was a really sloppy play there at the end. Looked like schoolyard. All right, so Clinton Swart for the lineup. Here's the kick. Oh, it's right down the middle, so it's going to be 13-5. Good there. That makes it a 2-score game. Well done. Well done by the Stormers picking up that penalty. 13-5. Yeah, I'll take 3 points all day long when it's right in front of the post. 97 people currently here, folks. Be sure to hit the button. Who's coming in? Oh, Ben Jason Dixon comes back in with a different jersey. So Jason Dixon's back in the game, and Evan Roos goes out. Okay. Start Jean Doger. And here's the kick inside the 22. Restart. Stormers got it back there. Here they come. And the tackle's made inside the 22. Got a ruck forming, but Khan has just gotten there. He's being told to use it. And that ball's kicked down the pitch by Khan. He's going to find touch, but where's the mark going to be? Short of the 10-meter line. Imad Khan looks like a little 12-year-old kid when he's out there, but he plays his heart out. "28 minutes off the clock. We're coming up in halftime here, folks. So Aviron, it takes a long time to get there. Now they're there. Line out is unchallenged. They come down with it. And storming through that line comes the Stormers again. Tackle just inside the 10-meter line. Ball's available. Herschel Yankees hits the man cutting through the middle. Nice carry there by Nika Lomzide. Excuse me. Oh, nearly intercepted. Khan decided not to go for the ball. He could have intercepted. They're on the wing. Here they come down the sideline. If they've lost it and the Stormers get it back and Similani kicks it down the pitch, where's the ball going to go? It stays in play. Chase is on, but there's no Stormers in sight. They pick it up inside their 10-meter line. They were 3 meters away from scoring, and the Stormers put them all the way back on their 10-meter line. Tackles made there. Similani's talking about the ball's available. Penalty for not releasing. This is a kickable penalty. Kick this one too. This is a kickable penalty. Bit of distance on this one, but not releasing the ball because he was isolated and the Stormers did get back there quick enough. So the Stormers' defense is really playing pretty well except for one cock-up they had earlier. Paul de Villiers got in over that ball and jackled it. I'm telling you, Paul de Villiers is playing a brilliant game here. And Salmon's talking to him about things that are going on back there, back down the field. Shot called. They're going to go for the post again. Yeah, so Similani told Salman Morat something was going on. He went to the official and said, hey, there's a problem here. Hey, Mad Max. Careful on patrol. Come on, Clinton Swat. Let's put us up another 3 points. 30 minutes off the clock now. Stormers leading 13-5. There's another game going on right now. I'll check in on that in just a moment. 26 seconds off the clock, or on the clock, I should say. Stormers have got red stripes on their jersey. I got the white ones. And it's got the distance, but does it have the mark? It does. 16. He's perfect. Why is Monty Libick playing? No, I know why Monty's playing. He can put the ball in play, but this Clinton Swart just making his kicks. That was a harder one. 16-5. All right. Here comes the restart. All right, man. Max, thanks for popping in. At least we got a view out of you. There's the kick. It's short of the 22. And the Stormers knock it down. Did they give it up? Or do they have it? I can't. They do have it. Good job recovering the ball by Mkuno. Well, it's called a knock-on. Well, the knock-on was before that. It wasn't Mkuno. So Hershey Yankees wearing this evergreen jersey of the Bayonne side with 1,000 ads on it. Man, there are ads all over it. It's barely any green. So Stormers making a big mistake there. Let's see what happened. Connor Evans knocked it backwards. That's not forward. That's backwards. How in the hell is that a knock on? That's this guy needs a pair of glasses. Ball went backwards, or it's picked up by Mkuno, but they called a knock on. So it will be their scrum right at the 22, about the 21-meter line. Yankees will put it in. So we will adjudicate this case. Bind. Set. Oh, the Stormers, big push in the scrum. They drive forward, and they come away with it. They kick it up the pitch. The Stormers, the chase is on. Who's going to get there? Oh, it's a foot race. They kick it up in the air. They missed it, and then got to get them. Bayonne got the ball, and they kick it all the way back to the 22. The Stormers were driving. They had a chance for a breakaway there, but they missed the ball. Two players ran right by it. Similani on the near side. Similani cuts through the middle. There goes one to Silly Similani. He's looking for help. He throws it back in the middle, down to the 22. Here come the Stormers. Ben Jason Dixon. Ball goes wide. You got to wait for it. Picked up by Dylan Mart. And now he's going to be turned for not releasing. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Fisher gets the ball because Mart didn't place it. Quick tapping, and they kick it down. They go into touch. So it's going to be down around the 30-meter line. This game is going back and forth. Oh, that's what it was. Leyland Zas kicked it, and it wound up going behind him. It went backwards. Otherwise, we had to try. Leyland Zas muffed that kick. And Similani picked up a lot of distance. And then Ben Jason Dixon got tackled. And Dylan Mart didn't release the ball. I don't know why. So, all right. So it'll be a French line out at about the 30-meter line. Man, oh man, oh man! Look like we're getting another try there, and it just got muffed. They did a great job on that scrum. Came away with the ball. Line out is unchallenged. They have it. They're into a maul. Stormers adjusting, but they're driving again. Now they can break free. The hooker tries to go somewhere. Stopped at the 24-meter line. Working towards the middle pitch. Yankees sends it wide. Oh, and it's lost forward. Lost forward by them. Picked up by Paul de Villiers again. And here comes Mukudu. Mukudu up to the 10-meter line. Places the ball. Stormers throw it wide. They have to wait for the ball. It's Similani. He kicks it, stays in play. No, it goes into touch. He's tackled. So I don't know what's going on here, what the call is. 34 minutes off the clock. Not really sure what the call is here. It's lost forward there. It was also played on the ground by Paul de Villiers. He got kicked before. He kicked before he got touched. So they're showing us replays here. Yeah, he was kicked before. He was tackled before he kicked it. So it looks like it's going to be the French line out, which makes sense. Okay. From about the 45-meter line. That's not straight. Not straight. That's not even straight. Are you blind? There was a meter behind him. Oh, my goodness. But we had one that wasn't straight, too. So this guy needs... Oh, that ball's ripped out by the Stormers. Bouncing on the turf. Picked up by them. People crying for a knock-on, but that looked pretty good. He had his hand, had control of the ball. So Stormers have it. They're booing that, but they should be booing the not straight calls. Morat bounces off a player. Driving forward. Better get to the ground. He gets to the ground. Can't place the ball because there's players on top of him. So Khan has it. Going to send it over to Swart. Swart's going to go wide instead of kick it. This is what we want to see. Come on, boys. There's Dan Duplessis. They go wide to Leyland Zas on the outside. Zas driving forward. Zas still going. And the ball was stripped out of his hands. Leyland Zas is cocking up left and right. He turned the ball over a second time in the last 2 minutes. And they have the ball back. Ball's available from the Aviron 36-meter line. Ruck is for him. Yankees comes over to dig it out. Boy, it gets exciting for the Stormers, but they're not quite getting those extra tries. Here's Yankees over the top. And Clinton Swart and their player go up in the air. They compete for it. So who did it go out on? Both players competed for it. Tom Spring went up in the air with Clinton Swart. I can't see who they're going to say the ball belongs to. I don't think either one of them touched it. Yeah, Spring is playing really well for Aviron. Yeah, that is Dan Duplessis. He is out there. First time I saw him. Yep. Clock is off. 36:53. I'm not sure what's going on here. So that's 3 opportunities with a line break here in the last few minutes. The Stormers have cocked up. The one down in the corner when Similani, instead of cutting back in when there was no defender, went to the side and he got tackled short. That's a try we lost. Then the ball where Leyland Zas had a clear path with a support runner, 22 meters out, and running down the pitch, kicked the ball, missed it, and it went backwards. That one, and one we just had right here. 3 opportunities to score tries here in the last 5 minutes, and none of them have been scored. Oh, no, Fleshton. They've been making those calls. They make a lot of them on the former, the guy from the Stormers who's not here anymore. Where's he at? The hooker who always throws it in crooked. Whistle blows. They weren't lined up properly. So we go again. I have to call the time on. I didn't call the time on. All right, so it's their line out again from the Stormers' 45-meter line. Here we go. That one is straight, and the Stormers steal it. Kunu to Paul de Villiers. Paul de Villiers looking for help. Instead, he drives forward with the ball. Goes forward, places the ball. Ruck is there. Khan back to the middle to Swart. He has to adjust the ball. Kicks it high in the air to the near side. Who's going to get this? Dylan Mart goes there. It gets popped up in the air, and the Stormers come down with it, but then it's lost forward. And they've got it. So they said it was backwards by Green, not by Stormers. So it wasn't a scrum. No knock on advantage. Ball's not being released. Well, that's because the Stormers players on top of it. They go back to the middle. Stormers playing good defense except for one serious mess up early in the game. They're outside to the far side. Whoa! Who is that? Paul de Villiers? Or Clinton Swart? I can't see who it is. Counter ruck coming from the Stormers. Ball bops up in the air. Here they come. Stormers have it. Down to the 10-meter line. Khan, he's going to kick it for the corner. What's he going to do? They're going to have to down it there. They do. So it'll be a 22-meter kick. Alexander Fisher has to chase that down with the Stormers in pursuit of that ball. 1.5 minutes left. So another chance to get some more points here, folks, before the half is up. Let's see what they do. Yeah, Joseph Dweba, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Joseph Dweba, finally. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, Joseph Dweba. Thank you. That guy never threw a straight line out. It's insane. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry. I'm getting hangry here. I haven't eaten all day, busy working. That's a kick up the pitch. Going to be taken about the 42-meter line by Similani. In the near side, he's playing the role of fullback today, not War Khalant. Khalant's not playing. So they go to the opposite side of the pitch. They go to the wing, waiting for it's Leyland Zas, who's made a couple mistakes here. He gets tackled pretty quickly. So Stormers trying to get something going here. Is that Salman Morat now? He's driven backwards, tackled at the 10-meter line. So Khan will dig it out. He's going to come back this way. That's Similani. Gets it in the hands of Neithling Fouché, who drives forwards. Stormers kick it through, looking for space back there, but right in 22. That was not the smartest move. Is anybody back deep? Nobody's back deep. So hopefully that ball goes in the try zone because it's still going. Oh, it hit the post, so it doesn't go in the try zone. You got 30 seconds to the half, and it's kicked into touch. Not a particularly good clearance kick. That ball hit the post. Very fortunate. Otherwise, it was gone. Otherwise, it was gone, and it would have been a 22-meter kick, which would have been a lot better than what we've got now. So it's going to be a line out from about the 10-meter line. We're over the hooter now. Stormers had 3 or 4 chances to score here late in the first half, and they didn't execute on any of them. Yeah, he's great at scrummaging, that's true, but you got to be able to throw a line out. Or can you put another player instead of the hooker in there? For line, I think anybody can throw the line out. And that line out successful. Yankees over the middle. Here they come. Aviron. Oh, they break through, but a tackle. Nicely done. And who is it? It's Clinton Swart. Swart's playing out of his mind, and so is De Villiers. Wandasili Similani catches the ball. They kicked it to the wing. And so the Stormers they can just put it in touch and end the half. They can just end the half right here. Let's see what they do. And that's what they do. Halftime, 16-5 is the score. So they go to the locker rooms, leading 16-5, realizing that at least 21 points were left on the pitch. At least 21 points by the Stormers. So Aviron Bayonne is trailing 16-5 at halftime. Let me put the halftime marker up here, folks. There it is, okay? And we'll change over the direction because in the second half, it's going to be the opposite direction here. So it'll be the Stormers going from right to left. All right, there we go. Got that set up. Halftime marker. And I've got a treat for you guys, as usual. We don't have one yet for the... We don't have one yet. By the way, I have to make these little images for that bottom there, for the arrows going this way and going that way. That's all done by hand in PowerPoint. I've got 40 of them I've had to make so far just for November and early December now. 40 of those. That's crazy. Anyway, so it takes a little bit of time, but, you know, it matters. Somebody said, hey, why can't you do this? Okay, I guess I can do that. So I'm trying to find something here very quickly. I'm going to find it. And I'm going to play this for you while I stretch my legs. All right, where's it at? There it is. Cool beans, I found it. All right, guys, enjoy this. It's a Stormers strike. I got to turn this off. Hang on, so I don't get a copy. I got to remember to turn the game back on when I come back, okay? All right, Stormers strike.
From the mother city where the mountains rise, capped on and sheer under sapphire skies, legends are born in the shadow of Table Bay. They lace up their boots and take the field to play. The Stormers strike, the thunder roars, try after try they open the doors. Champions of the Western Cape, rugby's heartbeat takes its shape. Ruinell running like the wind, Dion Ford tackles with a champion's grin. Brian Havana's speed leaves the world behind. They build the legends brick by grind. Super Rugby to the URC. Stormers carve their history. Stormers strike, the thunder roars. Try after try, they open the doors. Champions of the Western Cape. Rugby's heartbeat takes its shape. Ignite. Western Cape under stadium lights. South Africans lead with heart and trade. Rugby kings with their skills displayed.
Halftime, folks. It's 16-5. The Stormers out in front. In the other game, it is Sale Sharks 14, Glasgow 12. So it looks like a missed conversion is the difference in that game. Yeah, wow, something else. That's a pretty closer. I didn't expect Glasgow to perform that well. They've been very poor of late. So welcome back at halftime here. This from a stadium in France where the Stormers are leading, but they've left 3 tries on the pitch. 3 tries for sure. 1 definitely. Bad decision by Similani's having a good game, but he made 1 really bad decision. Who keeps calling me? I got missed calls here. Okay. Oh, it goes back a while. That's why. Okay. All right. Sorry. Looking at my WhatsApp, I got a bunch of missed calls here. I'm like, I didn't miss any calls. No. What's going on over here? Sorry, folks. Seven, 3, 4. Where's that area code? I don't know where that's at. Let me check on that area code 734. Sorry, folks. So, the Stormers look pretty good. They've had some big chances to break out, but they haven't got it done. It's in Michigan. Well, that's the right place. Okay. Interesting. So someone keeps sending messages. I'm getting messages relayed to me through different locations. So I have to, people send me stuff directly. They're sending it to other people who send it to me from WhatsApp groups, and it really doesn't help. What is this? Good Lord. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, sorry about that. Sevens, yeah, Cape Town Sevens is tomorrow. I've always wanted to go, but with just 8 teams in the tournament, it's not really that appealing. 16 is a much better number. So, yeah, the game management pretty good by the Stormers. I don't know if it means if you're being sarcastic or not, but yeah, Red John says, halftime. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. Why do the Stormers kick all their possession away? Well, they didn't kick all of them away. They've had some big line breaks. Yep. So, yeah. So, Andre Mostart, Logan Roberts, Fleshin, Creef, Red John, Matthew Dixon, Andre Mostart, 50's new 40, Kathy Price, Hendo. Who else there? We got Chris Wyatt was here earlier. I don't know if he still is. And Quentin, welcome to you. Rulinda Engelbrecht, Brian Lawrenson, a lot of people earlier in the chat. Silent Target, Farid Loiso. Hey, Farid, how's it going, man? Good to see you there. What is the lineup? Well, I read the lineup, man. Were you not? I couldn't start it right at the beginning, so did you miss it? I'll run through the lineup again just in case people missed it earlier because I didn't have it at the start because I was very busy. So let's get the actual lineups that they've got here. I'll get them on the screen. Give me a second here. So for Aviron, there you go. Right there, there's a lineup. Okay, so Johan Oraba, make sure that matches mine. Tom Spring, Sheikh Tibagin, Federico Mori, that's all correct so far. Victor Hanoun, Joris Segons, Herschel Yankees, number 9 position. Number 8 is Nika Lomizida. Number 7 is Arthur Ituria. 6 is Alexandra Fisher. Then the locks are Lucas Palos and Alvaro Garcia Indolino. In the front row, it's Marco Fepulia, Vincent Guadicelli, and Ignacio Callas. That's who we have in the front there. That is the Aviron. That's their 15. Aviron Bayonnais. That is who they have. Off the bench, they have Lucas Martin, Swan Cormenier, Pascal Cotet, Manix Arceta, Facundo Bosch, Rafael Marchessin, Baptiste Tilolis, and Arnaud Ebinartegare. That's a mouthful. All righty, let's get to the Stormers lineup that's in this game today. So, fullback is not Wargelant. It's actually, I saw the person out there is actually Wandesili Similani. That's why he's wearing a 15, not a 13 jersey. So, yeah, 15. I think that Jonathan Roche is the one wearing the 13. I haven't been able to see his numbers since then. So, yeah, but Gelant is not in the game. I don't know if he was injured or what, but Similani wound up playing that position. So, not Wargelant, but actually Wandesili Similani playing the fullback position, doing a pretty good job. Dylan Martin on the right wing, Wandesili Similani not in that position, but rather Jonathan Roche wearing number 13 jersey. Dan Duplessis wearing number 12 jersey. We only saw him really get in action once. Leyland Zas, he's been in action quite a bit, but he looks like he's lost his step. Leyland Zas on the left wing, Clinton Swart at the fullback, or the fly-half position. He's scored 3 conversions. 3 penalty conversions plus a kick conversion on a try. So he's got 11 of the 16 points that they've got out there. All right, then Imad Khan doing a brilliant job there at the scrum half. Ron Ackerman, Ben Jason Dixon, who went out for HIA, it looked like, or blood bin, I'm not sure which. Paul de Villiers having a brilliant game. Connor Evans, Salman Morat as the captain. Neethling Fouché, JJ Kotze, and Mduku Mkuno. Mkuno's had a pretty good job there, too. He's done a great job in a couple scrums. He's also done a great job picking up a couple loose balls. Yeah, so some good play by a number of players on the pitch. So let's see what happens. And those are your lineups. So pardon I didn't get to those at the start of the game, but my hands were full. So, nice looking pitch out here, natural turf, good sized crowd. Now that they've all gone to take a leak or to get some beer, I can see that quite a few people are actually there. So well done on their part. Yep. Anyway, so yeah. All right. Pretty cool, huh? So, excuse me. Kids are out there playing at the other game. The other game, of course, is Sale Sharks taking on Glasgow. And they're leading just 14-12 at the moment. Lots of kids playing on the pitch. Another natural turf field. I love that. I hate that artificial turf. I've played artificial turf for football. It's very painful. When you hit that crap, it hurts like hell. It is not good. It's very, very conducive to injuries. A lot of torn ligaments, MCL, ACL injuries, and concussions as a consequence. Any idiot that puts artificial turf down, I have no respect for them. Never liked it. It ruins sports. In the game of rugby, the ball bounces the wrong way. Really weird. It takes bizarre bounces on that concrete underneath there. And in baseball, it's just no, artificial turf, not a good move. They have a blend of synthetic and natural turf. Those are pretty good pitches, and they're more durable. But natural turf is the best way to go. Absolutely. Unless, of course, your DHL Greenpoint Stadium and your natural turf is nothing but sand. A couple years ago, what a disaster. Every time a cleat hit the ground, big clumps of sod popped up. It really affected some games. It's a shame. But now they got a decent grass synthetic blend out there at DHL Greenpoint Stadium. And we're still waiting for the players to come back out. You can see on this pitch where players line up in scrums. The back feet have got some holes dug, and then in the center, there's a worn out spot. We've got the security people standing down the field, waiting for the second half to get started. Anyway, folks, I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good one. think life is treating you well. Busy, but too many things to do. I have to finish here, then I have to go to the Veterans Organization, and then I have to go get some petrol because I'm about out of petrol. But unfortunately, my petrol station has been moved further away, so I'm going to have to drive there and go see what I can get. But I definitely need petrol. I'm running low in my car, and you don't want to be out of petrol when it's cold outside. It is currently below freezing. It's 27 degrees, so that must be about minus 3, minus 4 Celsius is the temperature. A little bit chilly out there. Anyway, let me just take a look here real quick. And I'm trying to find this. Where's it at? What I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for right there. Got it. Okay. Okay. So, just looking at some of the comments people sent on this. Upper Room says, not for me. What's not for you? Oh, the temperature's not for you. Well, you wouldn't want to live in Pennsylvania then. You wouldn't want to live in Pennsylvania or New York or any of the Northeast or the Midwest or the upper Midwest. It gets a little chilly. Yep, so. Yep. Okay, they're coming back out of the locker room now. Had a little bit of troll on there in my comments. I was just checking that out. All right, coming back out of the locker room, we turn off the halftime marker. Stormers need to up the pace here in the second half. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so Glasgow, they're still not coming back out, so we'll keep an eye on that game as well. If I move to the USA, I'm moving to North Carolina, Alabama, Florida. Well, Matthew, you don't get a say in that until you got here. Yeah, the bench had a big impact against Munster. That was huge. I mean, I can't believe we won that game against Munster last week. It looked so ugly for so long, but it turned late in the game. All right, here we go, folks. And we switch sides now. And so we've got the, let's see if I get this right because I have to do it backwards. So from left to right is Aviron. From right to left are the Stormers. And the whistle blows, and we're underway for the second half. Here's the kick. The Stormers kick it down inside of 22. It's taken at about the 20-meter line. The Stormers are there for the tackle immediately. Salman Morat comes flying in there. Ruck is formed. And Herschel Yankee's trying to dig it out. He's going to get it. What is Yankees going to do with it here? Yankees took a long time. They gave him all day to get that ball out. It's going to go to around the 10-meter line. And well done by Leyland Zoss. Man, I've been criticizing him today, but that's a brilliant job getting the ball. But he's got to get to the turf. He does. Oh, that's awkward. I hope he didn't hurt his arm. No, he's okay. Oh, the Stormers break through the middle. Is it Connor Evans? Pick and go. Mkudu. He's loose. Inside the 22. Down to 15. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he gets it to Paul de Villiers, but he has to fall backwards. The Stormers have it 10 meters out now. Mkudu with another big carry. Oh, that's a forward pass. Offside, though. You're going to take the points or you're going to go for the corner here? Stormers. Wow, man, oh, man. Tukum Kudu. He's also having a brilliant performance today. That's three guys really putting it to the wood. They're going to go for the post or corner. They're going for the corner this time. Okay, so Mkunu is having a great game. Paul de Villiers is having a great game. Clinton Swart. Three people already for my man of the match early on. Kudu is just tearing him up, avoiding tackles, running over players, getting some pace on him, man. I don't know if he just getting more into the game or he lost a couple kgs, but he's looking good. Oh, it was knocked on. Yeah, Swart took the ball. It wasn't meant for him. So here's a line out for the Stormers, 5 meters out. JJ Kotso throwing in. Let's push this one over and get ourselves a try here, boys. Come on. It's successful. They're into them all. Oh, they drive. They're going to Stormers. Paul driving towards the line. Still going. They're down to 1 meter. They're close. Can they get it? Oh, they better go down now. Oh, the ball comes flying out. Wow. They were under massive pressure there, and they wound up getting the ball. So the ball was stripped. It's called a knock-on. How did they not finish that try? There's a massive surge. Driving forward, it just stopped all of a sudden, 1 meter out. They couldn't get it done. Did they overrun the play or what? That ball is stripped. That should be a rip, not a knock-on. So another squandered try opportunity by the Stormers there. That's 4. They should have scored a try. That was so close. Sazi Sandi getting up over on the bench, walking around. 105 people currently here, folks. Be sure to hit that like button if you don't mind. Just 59 likes, that's just messed up. How do we have just 59 likes? Come on, man. Putting the heart and soul into this. You got to give us more likes than that. Behind. There's a whistle. The gap is big. You need to come in. Come closer. All right. Crouch. Behind. Set. Yankees to put it in. Stormers driving backwards. Oh, yeah. Oh, they said the early engagement. I don't agree with that. I missed that entirely. The Stormers get, it's a free kick because it's, wow. Mkuna's like, I don't think so. I don't think so either, man. I think you were fine there. They just collapsed. It's not your fault they collapsed, fell backwards. Free kick doesn't go all that far. So, what's going on over here? Somebody gets kind of treatment with their ear. Let's see who that is. J.D. Schickerling. Something going on with his ear on the sidelines. So, Stormers will have the ball now, but not at the 5-meter line, more like the 36-meter line. Here they come. J.J. Kotze now with a line out. Successful, not challenged. They come away with it. Here comes Kotze. Oh, he gets tackled. Nice open field tackle there by Aviron. And they're going to steal the ball. Did they poach it? They did. They've stolen it. But the Stormers are still fighting for it. They got it back. Man, great work. Was it de Villiers? It was it was Imran Khan who stole the ball back. And then now they've stolen it back. Boy, it's back and forth. The breakdown work by both teams, but now it's a penalty for not rolling away on the Stormers, and that's a clear penalty. But boy, it's going back and forth here. Salman Morat gets called for the penalty. Laying on the ground, his hand on the ball. A lot of steals going on here. Oh, that ball's kicked free, that's why. So, Bayonne kicks it into touch. 101 people here, 1,600 views. Folks, thanks for tuning in on this EPCR, European Professional Club Rugby Championship. It's a Champions Cup. Stormers bombed out of it last year. Let's see how they do this season. But they've already squandered 4 tries they could have easily had. Looks like Aviron is about to bring in their bomb squad. Line out is unchallenged. They come down with it. At the 10-meter line, they come charging up and nearly get a line break. Actually picked up some space there. Over top the ball. Stormers can't quite steal it. Oh, that's a forward pass. Yep, forward pass. Thrown back inside. They turn it over to the Stormers. Aviron, every time they get down close, they make mistakes. Or the Stormers stymie them. One of the two things. But other than that one mistake early in the game, they've had no real game. Early in the contest, they've had no real game. It's just been lame. It was the fly half. Yours Seconds. Oh, here we go. Oh, my goodness. 10 for 23 and 1 and 2. 10 for 23. Okay, so they replaced their fly half. And 2 players off the front row. So 3 changes. Yep. All right, so I've got those changes. Look like Stormer's getting ready for changes too. Sazi Sandi looks like he's getting ready to come in. Bosch came in. I didn't see that. Facundo Bosch, Argentinian. Didn't see where he came in at. He's coming that front row. I must have replaced number 8. This is a new scrum for them. Let's see how they do. Crouch. Bind. Set. And the Stormers blow them up. Okay. Overlay and hold your pressure. No, they blew them apart. What are you talking about there, Mr. Georgian? So we're going to reset the scrum. 47 minutes off the clock. No score in the second half thus far. Stormers squandered a great scoring opportunity by not quite pushing across the line. I didn't see how they weren't going to score that try, but they stopped them just cold, a meter short. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball goes in the scrum, and the Stormers driving forward again. And Stormers come away with the ball. That's going to be all the way down to 22. Drop there. Going to be picked up. Here's the kick, looking for touch. And finds touch. So the Stormers pick up a lot of territory there. 48 minutes now off the clock. 16-5 Stormers out in front. And we got substitutions coming. A lot of substitutions coming for the Stormers. Audrey Smith is coming in. Evan front row is replaced in entirety. Okay. There's John Dobson wearing a beanie up in the booth. Evan Ruiz is back in the game. Let's see who he replaced. Morad is out, replaced by Audrey Smith. Ruiz replaced Ackerman. Salman Morad is out. Stormers line out. They got an advantage here. They're playing an advantage, and the crowd doesn't like it, but they are playing an advantage. Whistle blows. So what are we going to do here? We're going to go for the post. It's 40 meters out. Last time we went to the corner and then didn't score the try, but it was close. TMO. What's going on here? Ben Whitehouse got some. Oh, Bayonne has committed an offense here. Standing on a player's ankle. Oh, Stormers.
He looks down and stands on his ankle.
Let's see it.
19 Stormers, sorry.
Okay, where's it at? Oh, no, that's nonsense. That's bullshit.
It's the last one, okay?
That's bullshit. Look down. Let's see it from this angle. So there's 19. That's debatable. That's debatable.
Rather than the midriff, where he looks down and stands on the player's leg.
That's debatable. That's twice he steps on him.
Looks down and makes a stomp. So we are talking about deliberate action in the foreplay.
Ugh, jeez.
Yes,
We need to determine a sanction here now.
It's yellow. He just came in the game.
There actually appears to be two actions, yeah?
Yeah, 2 actions.
He was trying to kick his foot away.
As we are talking, he clearly and deliberately put the leg once on the body and then on the leg.
He's falling down there.
So we are thinking this is a deliberate foreplay action.
I don't agree with that.
Totally against the values of the game as well.
Oh,
Do
please.
you agree with that?
Yes, I agree with that.
So are we talking about the permanent red card here?
Oh, please.
I'll just tell you where the action is. So
This is not a
takes
permanent
the
red
first
card.
one on the leg, looking down, and takes the second one onto the ankle as well. I'm not sure there's enough force for a permanent red card.
All right. So
It's not even a red card.
with having no force on the action, are we going 20-minute red card on this?
I agree.
Okay.
That's bullshit.
Fine.
That's total bullshit. The player was looking down so he didn't break his ankle.
Get a 9.
He'd just been in the game in 30 seconds.
Get a 19.
Unbelievable.
Andre Smith is the Stormers player.
This is
Under
bullshit.
the microscope here. Very clear process between referee and
So you
TMO.
clearly looked at him and you stepped on the joint, which is with the force, and it's not on the upper body. It's a 20-minute red card, okay?
The player was tripping him, and he looked
Very
down
clean
to
game
see.
up to now,
That's
but
just total
obviously
bullshit. No, this is total bullshit. It's not a red card. What a crock. What a crock. This is total bullshit. Total bullshit. The player was tripping him, and he looked down. Yeah, he stomped on him. A yellow card at most. Total bullshit. So they have to cheat to win. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll sort this out. So now they kick down the pitch. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. .48. So that'll take them almost through the game now. Completely change the game. And now they'll score and win, and we'll lose the game. And there they go for a try, just like that. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Cheating bastards. They couldn't win the game legitimately. Couldn't win the game legitimately. Could not win the game legitimately. So they have to cheat for them. It was a yellow card at best. Total nonsense. And this hard on against the South African sides is bullshit. Yellow card at best. And there's obstruction. There's obstruction right there. Obstruction right at the 22. Player just blocks our player from getting over there. That shouldn't be a try. Hey, where's the TMO? Hey, TMO, that's clear obstruction. Not even a mistake. It's clear obstruction. No TMO. No TMO. Oh, we are going to go to the TMO. Thank you. Clear obstruction. There's no try there. Nick Mallett up in the booth with the Stormers. It's obstruction. Watch this. Boom! Throws his shoulder right into Paul. Who is that? That's not a try. And the player nearly got there 20 meters later after being obstructed. When this was a realistic chance. He hit the 13 to 13, still almost made a tackle 22 meters later after being obstructed. That's no try. No try.
I agree.
All right, we have a decision on this.
No try.
It's coming back to you, Nico.
That's clearly obstruction.
Regime, he needs to be a realistic
All right,
option for the
13
ball.
is clearly ahead of the ball. He takes the defender out, which creates a gap.
No try.
Penalty.
Yep, 100%. Morat's not on the pitch. He's on the bench. No try. Red card. Here comes the Stormers now. Now, they're going to regret not scoring those 4 tries. You're going to go most of the rest of the way without a player. 18 minutes left on that red card. Nick Mallett up in the booth. And Brock Harris. Line out successful. Stormers into them all from the 10-meter line on the Aviron side. Oh, they're being thrown back. The Stormers are driven backwards. They turn the ball over. What's with their scrum? The rolling maul. The rolling maul can't do anything now. Ever since they got stymied at the 1 meter line, they turned that ball over. How the heck is that? Well, I see why. Players are standing upright in there. They're not leaning into it. 3 players are standing upright. No wonder they were driven backwards. So they turned the ball over. Two and a half minutes off that 20-minute card, which should have been a 10-minute card. So it's 19-14. Glasgow in front now of Sale Sharks, who are letting me down. Got a Sale player going out. Crouch. Come on, Stormers, have a good scrum. Bind. Set. Stormers push back, but Yankees is going to get it out. And they got to get out of that scrum quickly because they're short a defender. They come wide. And they kick it, looking for 50-22. It looks pretty good. Somebody better get there. Somebody better get there. Mart finally gets there. And it's chased down. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Dylan Mart kicks it right into the player, and it's a try. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Stupid mistake by Dylan Mart. Curry Cup inexperience is coming through there clearly. Wow. Kicks it right into a player. What the hell was he thinking? That's just stupid. That's just stupid. Stupid. Great try. Now they got the crowd into the game. Crowd wasn't even in this game. The whole time been sitting here for half an hour, nothing. Nothing. Kick is no good. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dylan Mart, stupid play. Killing us. Unbelievable. Here's a kick down the middle, the restart. This French coach is annoying on the sideline. I need to do something about his big mouth. Okay, Devo Devanaga's in the game now. Here's a kick from inside of 22. It's going to go into touch, and it'll be a Stormers lineup. 16-10 now is the score. And the Stormers not taking those points on offer. Could have been 19-10. 2-score game still. Twice they did it, and twice they failed to get a try in this half. Is halftime banner? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I took that down. It must not have come down. Thank you. Come on, that's entering the side. So these guys enter the side. The Stormers get the ball back. Players not rolling away. Look at this. No call. Devanaga's first touch is the scrum half. Stormers have the ball at their 43-meter line, but they need to get something going here. Both of these tries by the Stormers were major cock-ups that never should have happened. Here's a chase finally on a high ball. Ball's knocked backwards by Aviron, and Evan Ruiz on top of it makes the tackle. 13 minutes left on the red card. Stormers giving up 2 tries needlessly. One early, one late. Yankees kicks it over the top. Nobody's going to get there. Oh, it takes a nice Stormers bounce, thank goodness. And it's stripped. It's picked up by Clinton Swart. Oh, he's hitting the head. Tackled, hitting the head. No call. And Devanaga kicks it away to get a little semblance of order. Down around the 22. That's a brilliant kick right in front of the 22. Sent back the other way. It's going to bounce inside the 22. Picked up back there by Similani. He's going to send it back the other way, but that was another stupid mistake. He went past the 22 and kicks it straight into touch, and we're going to give the ball right back to them at the 22. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The brain farts are coming left and right for the Stormers players now. Absolute brain farts. Absolute brain farts. So line out from the 22. What a stupid mistake. So now they're down here again. And we're down a player with 12 minutes left on the freaking red card. Unbelievable. Not challenged. They get it. They pull it out of there. They're going to go across the middle now. Look for space. Nice tackle there. Stormers better get up. There's no time for people to be standing around. Penalty for not rolling away, so you're going to be able to get a 5-meter line out if they don't score. Now they're working an advantage here. Yankees over the middle. Oh, Ituri, they cut back inside. There were no Stormers out. And tackles made there. Now the crowd is into it. They've been silent the whole day. Oh, missed tackles here. Finally, Dan Duplessis gets a tackle. Now they're back about 5 meters. That advantage ought to be over by now. This is a long... Oh, they got space on the outside. Who's going to get there? Oh, ball's lost forward. And we're going to come back after about a minute and a half of advantage. We're going to come back. That's a long time. Well, at least a minute advantage. 10:47 left on the card. So, I'm guessing we're going to see Salman Morat come back in the game after the red card expires. It's a good tackle by Dylan Mart, but so 58 minutes off the clock. So they're going to kick for the corner. 5-meter line. A converted try will take the lead. And now the Stormers have been warned about discipline. Really? How about warning the other side? They're the ones making all the penalties down low. Stupid stuff. These guys weren't even in the game. It was 16-5. 4 tries not scored by the Stormers. And they come away with it. They come over the middle. There they are. Down to the 3-meter line. Stormers are off balance. Down to 2-meter line. Driven back to 4 meters. Team is adjusted for defense now. They're going to go through phases. Now we got to knock the ball loose. It came loose. It goes backwards. Who's got it? Well, they still got the ball. I guess it was knockwards. It looked to me like it was knocked on, but I guess it was backwards. Yankees brings it out. Stormers need to stay on side here. Not make any stupid penalties here. 6 meters out. They're not getting anywhere. Tackle's made. Ball squirts out the back. Yankees. And once again, tackle there. Driven back to about 8 meters now. They're trying to go through again. They run right into Sazi Sandi, who buries them. They're going backwards, thankfully. But that's going to open something up on the wings if we're not careful. Yankees looks for the wing. He gets tackled, releasing the ball. Oh, missed tackle there. And out to the wing. Here they cut back inside. They go around the official. Back to 3 meters. Finally, the tackle's made. And that's a jackal. That should be a turnover. What are you doing? That should be a turnover. What are you okay? No. Oh, my goodness. He calls a penalty on us. The guy held on the ball. He never placed it. And Yankees is stopped short. Oh, my goodness. That should have been a penalty on them for not releasing the ball. Down to 2 meters. Another penalty advantage when it should have been our ball. And there's a try. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Lucas Paulus gets across and gets a try. This is what the Stormers looked like in that first season when they lost 4 games at the beginning of the season. Unbelievable. Easy conversion this time, so they're going to take the lead. Should have been a turnover for not releasing the ball. Guy held on for. We had jackled it very successfully. And the conversion's good. So now we're losing after leading the entire game to a crappy team with no talent. Unbelievable. 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 $17-16 now at the Stade Jean Doré. I don't know what to say. Saw this coming. Saw this coming. They overrun the kick. So a kick and touch, but a very poor kick. So Stormers will have the ball 26 meters away. They need to score a try here now, or at least get points. Unbelievable. 3 tries they've given up now. They're just reeling. You've given this team, you cannot give a team spirit. You've got to beat them down. All right, so now here we go. Lucano Focazella with his first line out. So let's see what happens there. 6 minutes left on the red card. Line out successful. They come down with it. They're into a rolling maul, but this hasn't gone well since they didn't score the try. It's going nowhere. Just get out of there. Well, okay, wait. Just get out of there. Devanaga's there. He's trying to get the ball. Still going forward. And the ball gets stripped out? No, collapses. And the ball is bouncing around, but they got their players touching the ball on the ground. That's nonsense. So Devanaga will dig it out. And the player tried to kick the ball and disrupt Evo Devanaga. That's a yellow card for cynical play. And so instead, we get called for not releasing the ball. That's cynical play. The player's kicking the ball and no call. Where's the TMO at? Where is the TMO? That was cynical play. It's a yellow card. Unbelievable. So they get a penalty. And we turn it over in scoring position. Murat is not in the game. How can he talk to players? He's on the bench. He can't come back in until that red card is expired. So now it's a line out about midfield. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, my goodness. Line out is not straight, but it was the Stormers' side. They didn't challenge it, so. Oh, there they go with a rolling maul all the way down the 10-meter line. And that's a turnover to the Stormers. Yeah, it's good. Sazi Sande got his hands on, I think. It's Ali Farmak. So Stormers will get the ball back on a scrum. Matty, I lost my cool on that red card because it was nonsense. The player was tripping him. He was falling. He looked down to see where his foot was, and he tried to move it. The guy moved his leg, moved it. Then he looked down again. He put his foot down to get, and yes, he probably stepped on him. That's why I think there's intent with one of the steps, not two, and it should be a yellow card. But the player shouldn't be allowed to trip him like that. That's dangerous. He could have twisted an ankle. I don't know if the player was doing it intentionally, but that's what was happening. He was tripping him. Crouch. Bind. Set. And it collapses. Stormers win a penalty, but it's too far to kick, so we have to kick for distance here. That was quick. He didn't hesitate. The front row, the French side just collapsed. Yeah, and one of the props admits it was me. So there, now you got to start winning scrums here. You still got 2:35 on that card. So let's get this in the corner. and then get a penalty kick if nothing else. That'll kill that clock. Clinton Swart, where are we going to get the mark? That's a good kick, but the mark isn't going to be generous. I can see where he's going to go outside of 22. Looked pretty good. Yep. Yeah, now he realizes that the Aviron player knows he made a mistake. So it's going to be about 26 meters. Stormers will line up. Here comes Salma Morat. Get ready to come in. He's got 2 minutes left to wait on that red card for Andre Smith, who spent just a few seconds. Unchallenged, they come away with it. Oh, and the Stormers player's tackled and loses the ball going backwards. The Stormers have it. They lost all the way back to midfield here, though. They lost about 15 meters on that ball. So now it's not so great. Driving forward are the Stormers. They place the ball. And why are we kicking the ball away? Here comes Leyland Zas. Oh, he's going to be called for that. That's a penalty. Yeah, it might be a card on this, too. That was stupid. Why we kicked it away in the first place, I don't understand. Why is Ruan Nell sitting on the bench? It's a penalty, at least. Stupid. Oh, no, he went up for it. They both went up for it. No, he was playing the ball. He watched the ball the whole way. And the other player actually cut him out of the play. So there's nothing in there, just a penalty. I agree. Are we going to look at it? He's looking at the ball the whole way. He goes up. The other player blocked him from getting to it and caused his own fall. So that better not be a card. That was just a rugby play. Bullshit! Bullshit! That's a yellow card. What a crock of shit! He blocked him from going into play. He's watching the ball. The guy blocks him. That's nonsense. Man, everything they can do to steal this game away. Unbelievable. And why were we kicking the ball away? That's what I said. Now we get a freaking yellow card out of it. The stupidity of the Stormers in this game is beyond comprehension. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say about this. It's just stupid beyond belief. The officiating and the players. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. And now the red card is gone, and we've got 9 minutes left. So, Andre Smith replaced by Salman Morad, who comes back in the game. As soon as I put it up, it comes off. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right, all that work to get that done. Now we got it. Unbelievable. Scrum, trailing. 11 minutes left, and the Stormers are trailing. This is a learning lesson in how not to play a rugby game. Unbelievably stupid. Exactly. We kick the ball away. I don't get that. Unless you can't get anywhere with repeated phases, you don't kick the ball away. Set. Ball's in the pipe for the Stormers. And I can't see the scrum because they're watching the ball. Stormers are blowing them up. Did they get an advantage? And there goes Evan Ruiz over midfield. He picked about 8 meters. Devanaga kicks it to the wing. And he's in touch. He's in touch. Wow. What do we got going on here? I want to talk to the captain. What's going on here? Uh-oh. We got something here now.
Scrum going up, captain.
Oh, he was never in touch.
Well, he did keep it in, but we're coming back for the penalty.
What's the problem here?
Penalties are mounting in the scrum. Next scrum penalty, it's a yellow card.
Okay, that's fair. It took a long time to come to that.
Can they?
Unbelievable. Okay, so Where's the penalty at? So it's short of midfield. If we get another penalty opportunity here, you need to kick the 3 points. That's a hell of a kick. And it's going to be about 10 meters out. Yeah, Bayonne is getting a lot of scrum penalties. They should have more called on them. They haven't been called. But that's 2 in a row here. So it was an advantage on the scrum. So substitution. Marshalson comes in for number 7. Okay, line out is successful. They're into them all. Now they're driving, but they're going sideways. Now they go forward. Go, Stormers, go! Nice tackle, but he gets up and goes. Paul de Villiers, ball down to 5 meters. Stormers, but they're fighting for the ball. They better get to the ground. Still going forward, down to the try line. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? I can't see the ball. Don't turn it over. We got a penalty advantage here at a minimum. And a card. Going to be a card, yes.
Okay, you are overextended. You kill the ball. That's a yellow card near the goal line.
Yep.
Proximity to the try line key there. No warning required.
Take the 3 points.
Off you go. They're already leaking penalties at scrum time.
I know.
Yep. So who gets it? Bosch. I can't keep up. He got a yellow card. He can't believe he got, but somebody was going to get a yellow card there. That was intentional there. Overextended. So what are they going to do? Go for the post. Oh, they're going to scrum. But Salman Morat makes a scrum. This better be the right call. This better be the right call because this is 3 points right in front of the post. It gives you the lead. I guess they're playing the odds here. But the odds aren't good. Well, okay, you guys have a good point there. Going for another scrum and a yellow card, but they got to execute. I mean, it doesn't get any easier for 3 points in this. But I get your point. It also kills more of the clock here. So if they do get a try and they get a conversion, it'll be 23-17. So here we go. 5:49 left on the Stormers yellow card. 9 left on the Aviron. 5 meter scrum. Stormers have got to have the best scrum of the day here. And we're going to reset it. So I have to say this. Nika has done a far better job officiating today than he usually does, even though I've been angry with a couple of his calls. I disagree with the TMO. That was not a 20-minute red card. It was a yellow card. He could have gone for booth review on that. But I don't know if we have a booth for this. Crouch. Bind. Set. All right. So, well, nothing doing stuff. Oh, now they drive forward. Stormers are driving now. They got a penalty advantage. Is somebody getting a card here now? And the ball's lost backwards here. So are we going to get a card here? Yep, it's going to be a card. You were right. There's a yellow card. Tight head prop got it this time. Okay, you guys are right. It was the right call. One more and get a penalty try. So that was Fapuli got the yellow card at 73-20. So we got a one-man advantage here, 14-13 now. And now I'd say scrum again. They need a front rower substitution. So they're going to have to surrender a player. So now it's just like the Springboks scrum dominance here. Wow. Yeah, I would have taken the kick, but I think these guys are right. Yeah, they're about to get Irelanded. They're about to get Eried. All right. Yeah, so, I mean, the announcer's saying they should have taken... They're saying that the guys are saying you should take the points, and I don't disagree here. They've already lost a player. They should have taken the 3 points. They're going to scrum again. Right in front of the post. Bind. Set. Stormers. And they got another one. They're going to get a penalty try here or what? They already sent the player off. We're going to get a penalty try here. Why are we still scrummaging? Just take the points. Oh, he said it won't be a penalty try. You have to push it. What are we doing? Yep. They've gone down, not backwards. That's a challenge here. So we've burned 3 minutes off the clock with this, and the Stormers still haven't scored. I think you should take the points now, yeah. But they're not. They're going to be stubborn. If we lose this game, this will be the moment we lost it. Stormers have got to... Should be a penalty try if they can do one more. Need one more try, one more push here. Now the crowd's getting into it. Nika's not going to have a choice here if they collapse again. It's holding this time. Now the Stormers drive forward. There it is. No advantage called. And Everett Ruiz is lifted up and tackled. No penalty advantage called. Got offside here on the players. Driving forward down about 3 meters. Evan Ruiz driven backwards. We're not even playing advantage here. They're offside again. Yankees comes offside. Down to 1 meter. Stormers are in. Did they get it? There's an advantage. Now we have an advantage finally. Pick and go. There it is. There's the try. Finally. Is it Paul de Villiers? It's Paul de Villiers. Paul de Villiers with the try. Finally. There we go. There we go. Finally. Took forever. That's my man of the match. Paul de Villiers. Finally. A lot of confidence by the Stormers, but they didn't deserve this confidence. They've been playing very poorly in the second half. $75-56. Kick is good. 23-17. So Herschel Yankees goes out of the game. Restart. Stormers better get this. The clock isn't over yet. Give up a try here. Clinton Swart kicking for touch. No, it gets back to about the 30-meter line. Uh-oh, that's not the guy to kick it to. It's the fullback. He kicks it down the pitch. Gonna bounce. Come on, Similani finally runs it down. And Swart nearly gets tackled. He takes off. Come on, Clinton Swart. You got to help on the outside. It's a 22. He kicks it to himself up the pitch. He's chasing it, and he's being blocked by the other side. And there's Spring. As Paul de Villiers with a tackle at midfield. 2.5 minutes reign. They have the ball at midfield. Stormers need to get it back here and kill the clock. 8 seconds and that yellow card will be gone. We'll be back to 2-man advantage, but you got to hold on for those 8 seconds. Ball is brought to the near side, and a Stormer is injured here. He's grabbing his calf. Can't see who it is. Oh, my gosh, we got a Stormer down. Oh, that ball squirts out. Stormers have picked it up. They've got it. Ball's placed. And a penalty advantage. I can't see who's injured. And there's Paul de Villiers with the ball again. Morat. Oh, there they go. Back inside here. Come on. Stormers down to the 22, driving. Inside the 22, still going forward. Tackled about 18 meters out. Ball squirts out. Devanaga back to the middle. This is Mkuno, I think. Are they going to turn it over? Another advantage. Now we kick the 3 points. Because you're not going to get 4 tries this late in the game. And so the Stormers are playing an advantage here. They're going to kill more of the clock with a minute and a half. The yellow card has expired. Devanaga, a nice carry. He's done a good job since he came in the game. Stormers now. Still working the ball. Devanaga. To Morat. Morat dressed for it. He's played a lot better since he came back in. Devanaga. Down to the last minute of the game. Are we going to run the clock out here without even using the advantage? So one of the players was injured. I still don't know who it was. They go wide on the outside. It's Roche, Jonathan Roche. Down to 1 meter away. Stormers get another try here. Devanaga goes to the middle. It's Evan Ruiz. He get it. Is he short? Held up. Were we playing an advantage? We were playing advantage. 30 seconds left. Oof. Man, oh man. Man of the match. I would take the 3 points and make it a 2-score game and just end it here. That would be me. All right, there's your choice for man of the match. Clinton Swart will go to conversion here. Let's see what my Super Brew was. The other game, Glasgow are still beating Sale Sharks. Wow. Here's a kick over the hooter here. And Swart will kick. He hit it, and it went through the post. Or did it? No, he missed. And they're in the try zone. Game isn't over yet. We can't screw up here. We could lose the game here. If they can go all the way from there back. Oh, the wing. There's somebody out there. It's knocked on. That's going to end it. Double knock on. It'll end the game. So that's going to end it. But Devanaga wants the ball back on the other side. So Devanaga's upset because now they're going to get a bonus point out of this. We're going to go back to TMO. TMO, that's right. We're going to go TMO. That's right. That's what we need to do. Game's not over. Game's not over. Going to TMO.
We gotta check a kick. If it's not, it's full time.
Yeah, it was a kick though. And so they get a bonus point because of this.
So Beyond went for us to kick. I thought it went over actually. Yeah.
I thought it was good.
And they wanted a bonus point. I thought this went over after it hit the post.
I was wondering how it came back.
Yeah, because of where it landed. Sure.
Yeah, I thought it was good in the kick. Yeah, let's see.
Came over.
Yeah, that's a good kick. The points were good.
Kick is good.
Yeah, so we win, and no bonus point for them.
So a somewhat.
That was weird. 26 is the final. Wow, wow, that was weird. Yeah, he made the kick. I thought it went through the post. I was surprised they were still playing. Devanaga said, hey, that thing made it, man. Oh, shit. Sorry. Crazy. Crazy finish to the end. So the Stormers win this one, but they were terrible in the second half. Showed up when they needed to, but they were terrible. Yeah, Paul de Villiers was my man of the match. They picked Imran Khan. Let's see if we get man of the match conversation. And it looks like Sale's going to go down to defeat here, which is messing up my Super Brew. I got Ulster correct? I'm hearing the guys in the booth. They're talking as they wrap up. It's pretty funny. You guys want to hear this? This is what it sounds like. Oops, they stopped it. So much for that. Now, here we go. Listen.
Good luck tomorrow.
See you Sunday.
See you Sunday. That's the broadcast booth. I'm getting the raw feed. That's funny. So I'm waiting to see if they go for man of the match conversation. But it looks like this game is about to end with Sale letting me down. I got the Stormers by 10. They won by 9. Or 11, 11. 26, 7, no, 9. So, yeah, so I get myself the bonus point there. Ulster, I won, but the Sale Sharks game is letting me down. So I get 2 out of 3 today. I'm waiting for them to come back up. Looks like they're not going to come up, so I won't go much longer here. Okay, man off match. They got it wrong. De Villiers. Yeah, Paul De Villiers was clearly the man of the match. Imran Khan, that's a joke. That's a joke. He had a good game for him, but it wasn't a great game. So it looks like they're not going to give us a man of the match conversation. I'm just waiting to see. Give it a second more here. But yeah, so I had a bad weekend last week. I had 4 losses in a row last week. That's terrible after 3 wins. So I had a very bad. It was my worst weekend in ages. So I don't think we're going to have man of the match. You're welcome, Andre. Sorry for the profanity, folks. Got a little bent out of shape a couple times there. So that game is over, and Sale, looks like Glasgow have won that game. They're pretty happy. So, yeah, wow. That's a disappointment. I'm going to wrap it up here, folks. Looks like they're not going to do it. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow morning for I lost track of the yellow cards there at some point. So, yeah, Leyland Zoss had a terrible game. He is not the player he was a couple years ago. It's unfortunate because I was very excited about it a couple years ago. But tomorrow morning it's Alliance, the Challenge Cup, and they'll be playing Benetton at Ellis Park. After that, it'll be the Bulls at Loftus taking on Bordeaux. That should be a big game. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Have a good night. Take care of yourself. Be safe out there. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit the like button if you don't mind. Well, what happened here? My score's kind of messed up. Let me take a look at that. I didn't even notice that. What's going on with the scoreboard here? Score. Okay, something's not right here. Stormers. Oh, there's only one space. That's why. Okay, there you go. All right, must have deleted something. 26-17 is the final. Aviron, Bayonnais. They lose to the Stormers, who start off 1-0 in this. But no bonus point for Aviron. They lost one because the kick was good. So that actually helps the Stormers. All right, guys, take care of yourself. Be sure to be well. And how are we doing on likes? Did we get enough likes? We didn't even get 100 likes. Come on, man. 2,600 views. Didn't even get 100 likes. You guys can make it happen. Hit the like button. Cheers, everybody. Take care of yourself, and thanks for being here. See you tomorrow morning.